If you're over 40 and you did everything right, you worked, you saved, you stayed disciplined, and you still feel like you're falling behind, you're not crazy and you're not alone. The game changed and nobody told you. But today, I'll show you exactly how much Bitcoin puts you in the top 25%, 10%, 5%, and the top 1% across Asia. And here's the fun part. You might already be crazy rich and not even know it. So how much Bitcoin would instantly put you in the crazy rich Asian tier across Vietnam, Thailand, Indonesia, and Japan and China? Most people have no idea, because if Bitcoin hits the average analyst target of $1.2 million, you need way less Bitcoin than you think. In the US, to be in the top 1%, you needed 13 Bitcoin. And just to be in like the top 10% of wealth in the US, you needed 2 Bitcoin. So I built the Asia version. Same math, same models, adjusted for the Asian cost of living and the Asian net worth. And James, if you're listening, I'm a big fan. Okay, so I just added some neon colors to the tables because it's Asia. So if you're stacking sats, this is where Bitcoin starts looking stupid powerful outside the West, outside the US, outside Europe. Let's jump straight to the 2030 numbers. To be in the top 1% wealth in Asia, Vietnam, you need 0.62 Bitcoin. Thailand, you need 0.78. Indonesia, 0.57. Now let's jump straight to South Korea. You need 3.6 Bitcoin. Japan, 4.1. And China, you need 5.2 Bitcoin. So before you say that's kind of high, just remember, in the US, to be in the top 1%, you needed 13.8 Bitcoin. Asia is literally on sale compared to the West. If you like real numbers like this and real freedom math and Bitcoin explained without hype, hit the like button, hit subscribe. This channel is all about showing you how far Bitcoin can actually take you, especially outside the US fiat system. Again, you don't want to be in the top 1%, but you just want to be in the median, right? You just want to be, what is to be this the average wealth in Asia? So to hit the median wealth in Asia, in Vietnam, you need 0.15 Bitcoin. In Thailand, 0.2. Indonesia, 0.12. And let's jump right up to South Korea. You need 0.9 Bitcoin. Japan, 1.1. And China, 1.3 Bitcoin. In the West, you have housing crisis, you have inflation, you have like soon to be 50-year mortgages. You're rich on paper, but you're stressed out living paycheck to paycheck. That's not living. In Asia, your Bitcoin suddenly has superpowers. Now let's look at the top 25% where life suddenly gets easier. Under the Invest Answers bullish model, Southeast Asia, Vietnam, you need 0.35 Bitcoin. Thailand, you need 0.45 Bitcoin. And Indonesia, you need 0.32 Bitcoin. Meanwhile, in developed Asian countries, climbs fast. China, you need 3 Bitcoin. Japan, you need 2.5 Bitcoin. You don't need 10 Bitcoin for most of Southeast Asia. Under half a Bitcoin puts you ahead of 75% of the population. Now we enter the top 10%. This is where the math gets spicy. Vietnam, you need 0.6 Bitcoin. Thailand, 0.8 Bitcoin. Indonesia, 0.55 Bitcoin. In the Philippines, 0.5 Bitcoin. Then jump to South Korea. You need 4.5 Bitcoin. Japan, you need 5 Bitcoin. And China, you need 6. Same continent, completely different wealth gravity. If you hold 1 full Bitcoin, you're already wealthier than 90% of people in almost every Southeast Asian country. Let that sink in. Now we hit aspirational wealth, the top 5%. In Vietnam, you need 0.7 Bitcoin. Thailand, 0.9. Indonesia, 0.6. And the Philippines, 0.5. But look at the jump. South Korea, you need 3.6. Japan, 3.9, and China 4.8. If you're holding 1 to 4 Bitcoin, you're not late. You're already brushing elite tiers across Asia. Now the top 1%, true crazy rich Asian territory. Vietnam, 1.2 Bitcoin. Thailand, 1.5. Indonesia, 1.1. And the Philippines, 0.95. Then boom, suddenly South Korea, you need 6. Japan, you need 6.5. China, you need 8.3. This chart tells the whole story. Southeast Asia, low cost of living, high mobility. Northeast Asia, high income, high pressure, wealth stacks vertically. This is why expats love Southeast Asia, especially Vietnam. Your Bitcoin doesn't just grow here, it changes your life faster. You don't need 21 Bitcoin. You don't need 10. You don't even need 5. Across most of Asia, 1 Bitcoin puts you in the top 10%. 2 puts you in the high income bracket. And then 5 puts you brushing like the top 1%. But you know, at the end of life, it's not about how much Bitcoin you take to the grave, because you can't take it with you. I heard a funny saying today on Mel Robbins' podcast. One of her speakers was saying, I've never seen an ATM at the graveyard. That was funny as hell, but it's so true. I've never seen an ATM at the grave, because no matter how much wealth we stack or how much Bitcoin or houses, you can't take it with you. But I want to leave a legacy. I want my husband to be comfortable. I want my family to be comfortable. And that's why I'm doing this video. Not to tell you what to do, but for me, it was a buyback time. And I realized last year when my mom passed away that time is the most finite resource we have. And I just refused to work 1 more hour for a paycheck and just slaving away for the US fiat system. And again, I'm not telling you what to do, but if there's other people out there that want to live free, you can do it on a Bitcoin standard. This is my way of being of service. That's it. Thank you for watching Crypto and Beyond. Stay awake, stay free, stay you.